So look, I said that my last one was going to be my last one of me giving out, but I'm annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I want to get rid of this cancel culture, like, stat. Okay, so, I'm just having a good day today, chilling on my phone, scrolling, having a nosy, and I see this article about Jojo Siwa, okay? Jojo Siwa, who was on Dance Moms, who was literally 17 years old. She released a song, and the song, I can't remember what it's called. I took screenshots. I have them on my phone. Here, give me 1 second. La 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 la. I thought I did. Yeah, here we go. Okay, I didn't take a screenshot of the name, right? Of her song. But basically, her song, like the music video, it's kind of like a circus theme, okay? So, first of all, this annoys the hell out of me. It annoys me so much, this stupid cancel culture where you want to cancel people over like anything and just jump on the bandwagon and say that they're doing something when they're not. Like, it frustrates me to no end. Like, anyways. So, circus themed, and I'm sure you know that there are certain connotations or certain times in which monkeys have been used to represent people of color and black people in America, or just black people in general. So they were coming at her saying that, I'll try to find what people were saying. Hold on now. They were saying she was doing blackface or attempting to do blackface. Like, this girl, she's 17. She's been supporting Black Lives Matter, as far as I can tell from the start. This girl, it's like, I don't think I've ever seen her cause any hassle. And they've been trying to come for her for like a little while. I've seen like a lot of stuff for hate on her for like at least the last 2 or 3 months. But I also seen a TikTok, it was like a girl, she's like, I used to hate Jojo Siwa because I'd be constantly selling her stupid Jobos in Claire's. She's like, and now seeing that she's grown up a bit, and she's the only young person on the internet that is not teaching my like 13-year-old sister to throw it back. I was like, do you know what, that is so fair. I do think a lot of what Jojo is putting out there is like, Hannah Montana opposed to Miley Cyrus. Like, it's her persona that she's putting forward, but she's happy to do that. She's happy to do that and be positive. Like, but basically, anyways, Jojo came back and was like, look, I've been supporting Black Lives Matter. I'm not trying, like, I wasn't trying to do blackface. She didn't apologize. People were giving out that she didn't apologize. Okay, so basically what it was this little girl, she had her face painted brown and she had like ears, like she was a monkey. She was dressed up as a monkey. There was people dressed up as unicorns, there's people dressed up as whatever else, like God knows what, elephants, dogs, cats, like just animals. Just people dressed up as animals dancing. And they're coming for this poor girl, like attacking her, saying she's doing blackface, blah, 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 blah. Like, no. She was making a music video. About animals, circus, whatever. I don't know the main idea behind it. I didn't watch it. But there is one girl who was dressed like a monkey. Remember that time when there was them t-shirts that came out? I think it was H&M. And they had monkeys on them. I can't really remember them exactly. Like, I remember seeing that though, and that was like bad. But like, they're like, why can... Like, I totally understand, and I know this isn't my place to say anything as well, but like, I totally understand why some people get offended by it, okay? But this was never done in an offensive, like, way or context. It was an innocent music video full of animals. So, like, is that saying... if they did a parade at the zoo and they had every single animal costume, they couldn't have a monkey costume because that would be blackface? Like, that's the reasoning that seems to come behind it. Like, I understand the insinuations and the innuendos with it, like, I do. But at the same time, you can't, like, you can't just cancel an animal or a costume or a person over something like this. in my opinion. I don't think. Like, I've been called multiple things in my life, and I don't be going cancelling people or whatever. Like, I've been called like lazy, so like a sloth or a koala or whatever, like my whole life. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, I know it's not the same scale. I know it's not the same scale, so don't be coming at me. But like, I just don't think it's fair when it is not meant maliciously for people to come at someone. Like, if she was making fun of people of color or black people or whatever, then I'd be like, okay, shit, yeah. But she was like, it wasn't even on her radar. Like, if anything, her having all the animals in her thing would be more inclusive than exclusive, because if they did all the animals and they left out the monkey, I'm sure somebody would be moaning that she didn't have a monkey in it. So, do you know what, Jojo? I never really liked Dance Moms. I didn't really like your bows, but I'm with you on this, okay? I'm with you all the way, honey. That kind of brings me into a thing about like just harassing these teenagers on the internet who have like big followings, like Charlie D'Amelio. Okay, like I know she does nothing really other than do her dances on TikTok, but I remember a couple of months ago she put up a video and she must have had like stubble under her arm or something like that. And I mean, there were so many videos, or maybe it was like the same kind of video circulating, like giving out about it and commenting on it and giving her abuse. I'm like, this poor girl literally just started posting these videos for fun. She just happened to gain followers. Her life has happened to go in a different direction, and you are attacking her because she is a teenager and you're literally jealous. Like, I'd love to be able to dance like her. Man, I would give my right arm to dance like her. And people just coming at her. I remember my sister told me that she posted some like really sad video and then she had to take it down. But basically it was being like, I'm fucking human too. Like, I hate it. Like, they're just teenagers. Like, literally, unless they're doing you harm, leave them alone. I hate this whole trolling, bad comments, attacking people online. Like, have a heated debate, have an argument with someone online, no problem, but don't come after them because of their looks, what they're doing online, especially if they're not doing any harm, or like just their grooming needs. Like, I personally, I shave my arms, I shave my legs, I shave everywhere because I personally don't like being hairy. But if you're a girl and you don't want to shave, fair play to you. Like, for me, I'm a sweaty bitch. I am a sweaty ass bitch, so I need to shave under my arms because otherwise I'd have to shower like every 2 hours. Like, it's nasty. It's nasty, and I know it's nasty. Like, I'm well aware. So, I just hate it. I just hate. They're just teenagers. Just leave them alone. Like, I got my fair share of shit and bad things happen to me online. And yeah, like, fine, I'm grand now, but fiddlesticks. Pour out, like JoJo's not too bad because she's been in the spotlight for so long and she has like probably has a big team around her. Charlie, I don't actually know what the case is there, but it hasn't been that long. You know, JoJo's kind of been around for a good few years. Charlie really hasn't been around for that many years. Must be rough though. Like, imagine just randomers you don't know constantly commenting on your stuff when you are like, I actually don't even know how old Charlie is. Let me look it up. Charlie D'Amelio. She's 15. She's literally 15 and people are coming for her. I think she has like a YouTube channel as well, but biggest stars on TikTok, incredible account, 35 million followers. I'm 22 years of age and I would not be able to handle that many followers. And she's 15. She's 15. She actually looks better than me as well, but you know, whatever. so messed up. It is so messed up. Within 6 months of her joining TikTok, she had 5 million followers. That's crazy. That is crazy. Figures, like. I think if I was on, like, I feel like there's some, like, actors on, like, TV shows and stuff who wouldn't have that many followers. And she just made a couple of, well, she still makes them, but, like, dancing videos on TikTok, like. It's bizarre. And people are just coming for her in the, like, comments and stuff. Man, like, you'd honestly, like, if that was me, I'd be like, here, fuck this. I'm not doing this anymore. Like, fuck off, leave me alone. I'd probably just make a new account and not tell anybody about it and keep it to myself, like put it on private or something. That's so infuriating. And then obviously when you get a big following on one social media platform, it like spills out into others. And then she's a pretty girl as well, so she probably has, you know, like all them extra followers just from being pretty. That's bizarre. That is absolutely insanity to me. But yeah, I don't really want to talk about, this is kind of me talking about cancel culture again. I don't really want to go into it any more times. So this will probably be my last one on it, unless I get annoyed again, which, let's face it, it's probably going to happen. But I want to talk quickly about Chris D'Elia. For those of you who don't know, he was accused of talking to underage girls, trying to get pictures from them, blah, 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 blah. You can look it up if you want the full story, because I don't really want to comment on it too much. I love Chris D'Elia. I've always loved Chris D'Elia. But I don't know how to feel about him now. I didn't want to believe it. I really didn't. But then these girls were coming with receipts, and I was like, oh, shoot, bro, you done messed up. You done messed up. However, I'm also not an idiot. I know there are people that lie online consistently about everything. Some people lie about some things. Everyone lies online at some point in their life. I know there is a trend. See, it's the thing about being a girl and reacting to this. Because you're a girl, they just expect you to automatically believe the woman. And I'm not saying that I don't believe the girls. But if you don't believe the girls or the victims, whatever you want to call it, then automatically you are part of the problem. And that's not the case. These things are much more complex than black and white. Like, there's so many grey areas. Like, it turns out that some of these girls did not show the full thread of emails, just from what Chris D'Elia's team have sent out in the last couple of days. Which is fair enough. Like, if you were going to, like, they were, I hate saying this, but, like, to some extent, some of these girls were complicit in what was going on. Like, they knew it probably wasn't right at the time, but they participated, which is fair enough. Look, I would. If a celebrity was messaging me, I'd be right in there. But then when they are, in quotation marks, exposing this person and they don't include everything, that does not help their case, which is awful. I know that is awful, but it does not help their case. Like, one of the girls, she, I think he was talking to her when she was like 16, 17, but he apparently, I can't remember if it was her. Yeah, it was her. He found out she was like 16 or something. He was like, oh shit, now you gotta be like 18 to be at my shows. I thought you were at my show, blah, blah, blah. And then she hits him up then when she's like 21 or something. And she's like, yo, bro, I'm legal now. I'm down to fuck. Like, but like, in my opinion, you can't then turn around a couple of years later and be like, yeah, you tried to groom me. Like, but then you turned around and tried to get with them. So, like, that's just me. Personally, that is just me. I don't, like, obviously, she might have felt that it was inappropriate at the time, and upon reflection, yeah, okay, it was wrong. But there's been things that have happened to me, like, there's been people I've been with who were awful to me at the time, and only now reflecting on it, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I put up with that, whatever. But, like, let's say I was in that position, right? So I was in that position and the celebrities messaging me And I was like delighted with myself. And then he stopped talking to me because I was underage. And then when I become of age, hit him up and he ignores me. I'd be like, okay, shit, cool. But then like upon reflection of like how messed up it was, I wouldn't turn around and call them out on it, because like to an extent I was complicit. Like I was a part of this. I came back a couple of years later and was like, yeah, I'm ready now, bro, if you ready. Like that's just my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion. Now, I think it was the original girl who came out with the claims, and when he asked her for pictures before he asked her for her age, and then he asked her age and she said she was 12. And he was like, no, like give me a real answer. And then she said 24 question mark. And he didn't question it further, and that is definitely it's on him. Like that's just he was happy in his blindness. I would say that's the way it comes across to me. But at the same time, I hate saying this because people are like literally going to come for me now, but there was two people in it. I understand she was young, I do, but at the same time, she had the chance to come clean. She had the chance to be like, hey, look, I'm only this age. She knew telling him her real age would eliminate him talking to her. Like she knew that's why she didn't. But whether he was from the emails, it didn't seem like he was pressuring her. Now this isn't just because I love Chris D'Elia. Like this is literally, if you were to take Chris D'Elia out of the picture and you were to put any guy in and any girl, like men are stupid, but some of them are predatory as well. But from like, I feel like if Chris was a proper predator, like some men, there would be way more credible stories with many more receipts to come, and he wouldn't have had rebuttals. But I remember I was talking to so many people about this, because it is so easy to lie and Photoshop things, like the text messages that were supposedly going around where these two girls who were legal went to his hotel room when they were trying to leave, and he whipped out his pee and all this. They're like, oh, keep me anonymous. Like it was a text message. And like everyone knows how easily stuff can be photoshopped these days. Everything can be photoshopped. So I didn't believe them text messages. The emails is kind of a bit more legit. And the fact that his own team confirmed that, I'm like, okay, you were doing dodgy shit, but like you weren't on your own. I know it sounds so bad, like it sounds so mean, but I just don't believe that the blame is always on one person. Never, ever. Like I was young and I had older guys messaging me, and I was able to make the decision whether to answer them or whether to not answer them. You know? I just don't think it's fair that upon your self-reflection you are insisting on taking someone's career down. I know sometimes this stuff doesn't really bring them down for long, but like he has a girlfriend, he has a baby, he has people he has to provide for. I do feel it's very, I don't know, it's very, I don't want to say that word. It's very, in my opinion, if it was me, I would find it inconsiderate. If anything, I might just subtly maybe like send a solicitor's letter, like just get it sorted underground type thing. Unless it was a case where there were like hundreds of people coming out about this. Like when this came out about Chris D'Elia, it was genuinely a shock to so many people. Whereas like stuff with Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, like none of that was really a shocker to people. So I still don't really know how to feel about it. I really don't. I don't know whether it's true. I don't know if he's just covered himself so well that it's kind of not reflecting bad on anyone who accused him, but it's kind of just like showing that there were two sides to it and it's not just him. I don't know if that's due to good work or if that's due to truth. So I really don't know. I didn't even want to talk about this because it's so hard. It's so hard to talk about when you are a girl, but it's definitely worse to talk about if you're a boy. But it's messed up. It is messed up. It's all messed up. I don't think any of it should have happened in the first place. But I do remember, like, years ago, the internet was just still a weird place to be on. But that also brings me on to this whole thing of underage girls who look like super old for their age and then lie to guys about their age. Like, that annoy, like, and then come at them being like, you tried to talk to me or have sex with me when I was underage. Like, no, you facilitated this. Like, you literally helped the process. Like, that's what I hate most about the internet, is that anybody can lie. Like, we've probably all seen the show Catfish. That is such an accurate representation of, like, what people can do to others. I hate false accusations, but I also hate the fact that you need to just, that, like, everyone just expects you to believe the accusation as soon as it comes off. I really do believe in the innocent until proven guilty. 1,000,000%. But I also recognize the fact that a lot of rich white men get away with shit. So that's why I don't like this whole, like, no, he definitely did it, or he definitely didn't do it. Like, it's not so black and white. It's not like cancel Chris D'Elia, hate Chris D'Elia, or like cancel these girls are awful. Like, I just want cancel culture to be gone, totally. There's no need for it. There is no need to, like, get a movement of people hating someone, unless it's like someone who's, like, messing up people's lives, like Donald Trump or something like that. That is fair enough. I totally get that. But even just cancelling them over social media, not gonna work, you know, at all. I do think cancel culture needs to be scrapped, and people just need to make their own decision on who they're not gonna watch or subscribe to or whatever it is. And if you still want to watch them, like, it should be up to the fans, as I heard on a podcast on YouTube. I can't even remember the guy's name, but he was like, it should be up to the fans. It's totally up to the fans. But then I kind of just reminded myself of something there. What was it? Oh yeah, in regards, like, going back to Jojo and Charlie, like, if you have shit to talk about these young ones online, put it into your group chat. Like, have a private conversation with your friends, ring them, text them. There's no need to be commenting under this poor girl's videos, like, if it's nothing nice to say. Like, you are just bringing her confidence and self-esteem down for your own benefit, when you can still get the same benefit, but just not bring her down. She's only a kid, man. They're only kids. Okay, so them two things were just really at me today. So I said I would just record them, get them out of the way. And I'll try to be more positive on my next podcast. Who knows, I'll definitely be giving out about something next time. But I do have, I've been kind of watching normal people and taking notes on, like, my reaction as to how I'm watching it. And I'm on, like, the 6th episode, so I might just kind of record my reactions then from now on. I don't know if I'll post them straight away, but I will have them at least recorded, and I'll probably have them up soon, because it's something a little different. I mean, I'm quirky like that. Okay, anything else? No, I'm pretty much done on my rant. I'm gonna go have my dinner. So